Welcome to tutorial number 165. In this tutorial, we will talk about the next section or the next approach in forming the sheet metals, the forming tool. As we remember, we have the first approach for making sheet metals, the direct, which create simple sheets, and then it might be not enough to create more complicated shapes. So there is the forming tool next. So it takes the benefits of other features for the sheet metal. So you can use, for example, the extrude, revolve, and to make usual shapes and then make them to sheet metal. In this tutorial, we will talk about some ready forming tools in SolidWorks, how to locate and use them, and then we'll show you how to make your custom forming tool and make an example, ventilation fan vent, and then we will look quickly to another real example where the forming tools were used. So first, let's start a new part on the top plane. Let's make a very simple plane. Go to define it with dimensions. Go to sheet metal, and we have the values over there. Click OK. So here is a very simple plane, and to find the forming tools, they are in the design library. If you go to the design library and expand it, notice there forming tools. So these are forming tools which are ready to be used. You can click on them and find the types over there. You have louvers, lenses, flange, and so on. For example, we can take the circular rib, and here you can just directly place it on that plate, and you will form your plate according to that forming tool. Or you can flip the tool, and here the configuration, we don't have any other choice than default. We will see how to make another configurations in the example next, and in the link you can link into the form tool and we will see how to use them. Then you are done, click OK. So here is the shape of that forming tool. So this shape is not easy to be done by the basic sheet metal commands over there. Try another case. Click on that face, make a sketch normal to just make some random points. Let's make 1 point here, and so on. Exit. Go to the forming tool, and let's pick round flange in this case. Let's place it here. So the face is already picked directly, and you can place it where you want. But to be sure about the place you want to put it, you can add dimension. You can open the next menu, make it normal to smart dimensions, and you can easily add some dimensions to the place of that round. Okay, and you can make a dimension over there. Let's make this 70. Also, you can place directly on the point which we made. Click OK. Now let's see how to use the sketch which we made here with points to help positioning the forming tools. Go to the design library, run flange, pick and place it over the position, and you can simply put pick the point as you notice and place it directly, and here we can add relation to that point. So we have the round flange on the places where we want. Also, you can use the linear and circular pattern to pattern the forming tool. For example, for the feature 2, as you notice, you could also you can linear pattern direction. And for the feature, let's pick pick this single one, and you can change the number for 320. Okay. So now let's start making our example, the ventilation grill, and use some forming tools. Start a new part, go to the top plane and make simple plane, make the edges equal and the dimension 150. Go to the base flange with a thickness of 1 millimeter, 0.38 K factor, click OK. Let's make the edges with the miter flange. Go to miter flange. As we learned how to use it, pick that edge normal to and draw edge 15, 10. Exit the sketch and select the rest of the edges. When you are done, click OK. So now let's see what we can find in the forming tool library to create the vents. Go to the forming tools and let's find louvers. Let's pick this type and flip the direction, and you can change the angle to 90 degrees. And click OK, and then we can linear pattern this louver. Go to linear pattern, direction 1, the features, reverse, so this is the initial shape. of the fan vent, but actually this is not how I would like to see. This is just a quick example how to use the louvers. So this is a popular type of grills, and in the description below I have a link for animation to show you how this louver is made. This is first, and second, and I would like to change the style of this grill by using the forming tools. I would like to have the louvers longer and create just one press die to create the whole louvers at once. So make it longer. That will increase the passing air volume, and making all in one press will also save production time. So delete the louvers and let's see how to create a custom forming tool. Start a new part. Go to the top plane and make the press die. Give it a dimension. You can make it 150 or a bit smaller, so it is matching our grill. Extrude it. Okay. And let's make the louver manually. Click on this. Go to the right plane, normal 2, and draw a quarter of a circle. Give it radius of 10. Make this, and here make it horizontal, and dimension from here to here 20. Close. And extrude it mid plane. One 100. Click OK, and here you will make a circular revolve. Sketch, convert entity, and feature revolve. And make it 90 degree. Mirror this, right plane, okay. Add a fillet of 2.5 millimeter to the edge over there. And now linear pattern this louver, direction is over there, reverse number is 7. Feature the fillet and revolve, and this one. Click OK. Can make it 19 instead. So this is the shape of the die, which is going to press the plate, the sheet plate, and produce all these at once. After making the die, you need to convert it into a forming tool. Go to the sheet metal, forming tool, and the stopping face. It is clear it will be this face, and faces to remove, we want these ventilations, vents. And when you are done, click Okay, so you'll notice the colors has changed. You need to save it in the forming tool folder. Pick a form tool and find a place to, you have forming tool, louvers, and you can call it custom louver. Save, and let's go back to the grill, the main grill, and press it all at once. Go to the forming tool, you'll find the custom louver where we save. So it will be the face of pressing will be this face. Pick it and drop it on that face. Normal to just position the like this and this line coincident or midpoint, and here you have the louver center. When you are done, click OK, and here you have the grill ready, all done in just one press. So now let's talk about other options in the forming tool. If you edit the forming tool over there, you'll see we said about the configuration. We don't have any configurations. Also, the link over there is not checked. So now let's see first how the link can be. So let's undo this process. Click delete, show the main sketch. Click this face, go to the forming tool and drop it over there. Normal to, and pick the good position. Normal to this point, this point, this point, this point. Make it coincident. OK, and on the type over there, click on link to form tool. Click OK. So that means these louvers are linked to the main die. So any change you make here, it will be changed as well on the grill. So let's edit the length of this grill, make it 75. Click OK. And here you don't see any changes. To see the changes, go to edit feature and return back. You will see the sketch is updated. So let's add a configuration. Go to configuration, add configuration, and call it second, for example, and return to the model, edit sketch, and here we can make it, for example, 75. Return to the part, edit feature. You will notice that you have second and first. So you can make many configurations depending on the size of the plate, and simply change the length by configuration. And one last thing I would like to show you about using the forming tools, this kitchen sink example. It is a real example in industry. So this is how the kitchen sink is made by pressing a piece of sheet metal with a die press. Here, for example, we have made 4 dies to create all these bendings. The first form to create the first bending over there in this face, and the second one to create another. So if we hover over, so this is a raw sheet of metal, then the first die is pressing to create this, and the second press will create this shape. The third form will make this shape, and the last one to make this louver, so it was applied on this face.